Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm a servant of God. I'm one of 20,000. And I don't know, have I lost my mind? In California alone, there's like a minimum of 80,000 homeless people. There's 60,000 homeless people in LA alone, in Los Angeles. And that's not including, San Francisco, Sacramento, Bakersfield, every other, everywhere else. And I would have to heal all of them. Yeah. And, can I heal them? Yeah. But what good is that going to do anybody if they don't have a place to go? I mean, they would just turn around and go back and do what they were doing. I've been thinking about it. I mean, I can do it. That's not the problem. The problem is, a minimum of 80,000 homeless people. It's like, what good is that going to do? They need to have a place and like halfway houses where they can go and live in these homes, and have their AA meetings and their NA meetings and their support systems and their mental care counselors, their doctors, it's a huge task. I mean, I don't know. But I want to bring attention to it, and I want to say that, I can help, but I have to be asked. I can't go into California. I can't even afford to buy gas in California, let alone probably groceries. I mean, I don't have the money at all. I live off a fixed income, which is not even enough for me to rent an apartment, a slum apartment, the cheapest apartment. I can't even afford that. So I would become homeless if I went to California. And I was born in California. There's a special place in my heart for the people of California. I love California, but I avoid it at all costs. I can't afford it at all. Not even for a minute. It's crazy. I mean, it's nuts. So I was thinking I could have, but there's no resources. There's, it's just going to become a nightmare for California. It is, man. I mean, as soon as the homeless people get wind that they're being basically taken, kidnapped, taken off the streets, put in buses, hauled out to God knows where, and dropped off, and And these small towns where they're going to be dropped off at, they're going to be screaming. And if you drop them into the woods, the hunters are going to be screaming, and uh, 80,000 homeless people, minimum. I'm sure there's more than that. I'm sure it's right up around 100,000 people. And they're just abducting them off the street. They don't have shelters. They may say, oh yeah, we got shelters. They lie. They don't have shelters. Not for, they're all full. And even the ones, they have to ship them to another state. And then what do you think the next state's going to say about that? It's a nightmare. And there's not enough room in the prisons. Do you have enough room in your prisons for 100,000 people? I don't think so. So it's illegal to be homeless. The law has been passed. And there's just no way that you can enforce it. It's going to turn into a civil war. I just feel for you, I could help, but I can't afford it. I couldn't afford to do it, I could not afford to live there and in my motorhome and help. I couldn't do it. Plus the laws and everything. It just, it's not a friendly state at all for RV people living off grid. It's just not a friendly state at all. So I don't know. I want to help, but they've just made it so difficult to do anything good. There's just, it's just, they've made it impossible to help. I was going over it, exactly what would I do, and they would have to do major things. So, I don't know. I just say, good luck, California. You need to think it through, I know you made the bold move. We're going to clean up our streets, but did you really think it through? 80,000 people you have to abduct off the streets and ship somewhere, buses, train cars, whatever. You need to rethink this, Governor, Newsom or whatever of California. You really need to think it through. What you need to do is just take care of the people in your city. Just take care of them. They need help. They're traumatized. They're messed up. And they need major help now. And, good luck. I say, God be with you, God help you. God have mercy on you. God be with you. All right. Peace and grace be with you.